Hey, grade 3 and 4s, we're going to do what I think is going to be a fun little task. We're going to write a poem about ourselves. Now, I remember doing this 2 years ago with the grade 4s who are now our grade 6s, and they produced some incredible, amazing and thoughtful work. So this poem is going to follow a sequence of steps. You need to write down your first name, okay, 3 or 4 adjectives that describe the person, important relationship, daughter of Dorothy, son of Bob, whoever you are, 2 or 3 things, people or ideas that you love, 3 feelings that you experience, 3 fears you are experiencing. And you know what? COVID-19 might be one of those real fears that you want to pop in there. That's fine. Accomplishments that you have achieved or something that you do. 2 or 3 things that you would like to see happen or want to experience, where you come from, and your last name. So let's show you what that looks like in the example that's been done. So this example is what has been given to us from Mappin. I haven't made this one up. So Harry, funny, thoughtful and kind, father of Sarah. Loves golf, painting and his grandchildren. Feels peaceful painting, frustrated at golf and proud of his grandchildren. Is scared of snakes, spiders and public speaking. Who writes books, teaches children and builds cubby houses. Who wants the world to be a safe and happy place for everyone. Born in Australia, last name Brown. So this is something that you're going to do. You can do this in your writing book on a piece of paper. You can use a Google Doc, that's fine. So I'm also going to do this and show you an example of it as well. So I have all of the rules of what we need to do in front of me. And so what you might want to do is pause this video and on your piece of paper, write your poem. And make sure when you do your poem, you hand in something that looks magnificent. So my first name is, oh, where's my pen gone? Oh, where's my pen gone? So my first name is Sharon. As you can see, I found my pen. 3 or 4 adjectives that describe this person. Loud, funny, and always singing. And then we want an important relationship. Mother of Jesse and who knows my son's name? If you said James, pat yourself on the back. Ooh. Then you need to have 2 or 3 things, people or ideas that the person loves. Loud, funny, and always singing. Mother of Jesse and James. In love with Jesus. Was it 2 or 3 people or ideas the person loves? In love with Jesus. Enjoys teaching. Maybe we might make that rather than enjoys teaching. Maybe we'll make it and enjoys. Geez, I'm squeezing all this in, aren't I, kids? It's very hard to write on this screen. So hopefully you're noticing that as I'm writing this, I'm going back and checking 2 or 3 things, people, ideas that the person loves. So I've got it right so far. First name, Sharon, full stop. 3 or 4 adjectives that describe the person, loud, funny, and always singing, full stop. Important relationship, mother of Jesse and James, there's a full stop there. Notice how I've got capitals at the beginning of each sentence. 2 or 3 things, people, or ideas that the person loves. In love with Jesus and enjoys teaching. I've just done 2. You can do a lot more than that. Line 5, 3 feelings the person experiences. Sometimes tired, angry, we'll put and angry, but always happy, which is kind of a contradiction, isn't it? But maybe we'll say, but mostly happy. Ooh, enjoys. Three fears the person experiences. I don't really, oh, no, I do have fears. Sometimes, that's a tired and angry, but mostly happy. Scared of failure. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist at times, kiddos, even though you probably haven't noticed. I don't know. I'm trying to work on that with God for a long time. Scared of failure. Want to see kids achieve. And hate being. So as much as I like being isolated sometimes because people wear me out, I don't like to be alone. Accomplishments. This is where it might get tricky. So you guys might have made an amazing picture, or you may have achieved, oh, look, I've just figured out. Has completed 100-kilometer Oxfam race. What else have I done in my lifetime that I'm happy about? Can ride a motorcycle like Mr. K, but I don't have the money to afford to buy one and pay for the registration. And is an awesome mum. You can go and ask Jessie if that's true. She'll tell you the truth. His or her country, and last, 2 or 3 things the person wants to see happen or wants to experience. I want to see God move in our nation. That's just me. And for all my family to know Jesus. So my brother's still not sure about whether he believes in Jesus or not. For all my family to know Jesus and trust him. And my sister knows Jesus, but she's still learning to trust him. And my dad knows Jesus, but he's still learning to trust him too. And then the final thing is his or her country and last name. His or her country. I am Australian. Ooh yeah, woohoo! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Aussie, 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 Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Sorry about that. Simic. All right. So I would expect that your first draft would be messy like mine, but then you would go back, you would edit it, you can type it up, you can make it neat. So make sure you have this. Let's make it, no, we're going to go up here and I'm going to type out clearly what I want. So I clearly want, so there's no excuses, kiddos. Neat handwriting, a picture, correct punctuation. Ooh. Title, make sure you have a title. follow the order. So I hope that makes sense. This is what you are doing. Let me make it really big on the screen for you so that you can... How do I get rid of this, kiddos? Magic! So, line 1, make sure it's your first name. Go through this really clearly. Line 2, 3 or 4 adjectives that describe yourself. Adjectives are descriptive words. Line 3, important relationship. You are the daughter of, sister of, or son of, brother of. Line 4, 2 or 3 things, people or ideas that the person loves. You may be passionate about Minecraft or Roblox. You may be a super soccer player. You might have a famous person that you just love and you admire and you want to aspire to be to. That's when you would put that. Line 5 is 3 feelings that you experience. Maybe you experience happiness and laughter, and maybe sometimes you just, I don't know, get angry at your siblings, whatever they are. And you can just be simple and write exactly the three feelings. You could just write sadness, joy, pain. I don't know. That sounds a bit depressive, doesn't it? Line 6, 3 fears that you experience. Okay, so they're any fears, past or current. Line 7, accomplishments. So accomplishments are things that you have achieved. So you may have achieved beating a team in basketball, or you may have achieved playing a particular musical piece, or drawing or writing, any of that. 2 or 3 things that you want to see happen or want to experience. That could be anything. Maybe you want to experience going overseas. Maybe you want to go on a particular ride. Maybe there's something on a particular game that you want to achieve. Any of that. What's your country? I would say you're all going to say Australian. If you want to put your heritage in there, that's fine. Go for it. And your last name. Super simple. Okay, so pause it here and do the work and make it neat before you send it in to your teacher. Cheerio.